Dear students, now we are continuing with the remaining portion of conic section. The first section we have dealt with a conic section, that is circle. We have studied different types of circles, where the center is at the origin, when the center is at the center is at h comma k and radius r, and the general equation to the circle. I hope everything is clear to you. Now next we have a conic section, that is when you slice a cone parallel to the generator, we get what is called as a parabola. Now consider this cone. Consider this cone, right circular cone. If you slice this cone parallel to the generator, we get what is called as a new conic section, and that conic section is called as a parabola. Now let us see how what happens when you slice a right circular cone. So this is a right circular cone. You are slicing it parallel to the generator. Parallel to the generator, you get slicing it. You get what is called as a parabola. The rim of this section, it is called as a parabola. This is also a parabolic section. See. This is called as a parabolic section. If you want, you can consider the headlight of the bike, the dish antenna. These are all some live examples of a parabolic section. So this is a parabola, and you are going to study in depth what are the properties of the parabola, what is the standard form of the parabola, and etc. and so on. So I hope it is clear to you. So when a right circular cone is sliced parallel to the generator axis, we get what is called as a parabola. And now let us consider the definition of the parabola. Parabola, it is the set of all points in a plane that are equidistant from a fixed line. It is a set of all points in the plane that are equidistant from a fixed line, and the fixed point and a fixed point also. These points should be of fixed distance from a line and a fixed point from fixed point. This point should not be on the line. Then the locus of all such points constitute what is called as a parabola. The line, the fixed line is called as the directrix, and the fixed point is called as a focus of the parabola. The parabola has a single focus, and when you consider the dish antenna, the receiver is kept at the focus. When you adjust the receiver and you keep at correct position of the focus, you get the maximum clarity for the picture. Similarly, in a headlight, the bulb is kept at the focus so that it goes to the maximum distance. The refraction goes to the maximum distance. So once again, it is a set of all, parabola is a set of all points in a plane that are equidistant from a fixed line and a fixed point. This fixed point is not on the line. It is called as a parabola. This fixed line is called as a directrix, and the fixed point is called as a focus of the parabola. Now coming to some more definitions. You know what is the directrix of the parabola, focus of the parabola. The line that is perpendicular to the focus. The line that is perpendicular to the focus. The line through the focus and perpendicular to the directrix. Line through the focus and perpendicular to the directrix. That is this line. It is called as the axis of the parabola. It is called as the axis of the parabola, and this point is called as the vertex of the parabola. In this case, in this picture, the axis is the x-axis. So we can say that this parabolic section is symmetric with respect to the x-axis. What do you mean by symmetric with respect to the x-axis? The area above the x-axis and the area below the x-axis are equal. That is called as symmetry with respect to the x-axis. So now we have come across the line that passes through the focus perpendicular to the directrix. It is called as the axis of the parabola, and in this case the axis is the x-axis. and here you have, this is called as a vertex. So parabola is obtained by slicing a right circular cone parallel to the generator axis. You get the conic section, and this conic section is called as the parabola. Here you have the parabola. The parabola, here you have the focus and a line that is not on the, a point not on the line, that is a directrix, and the line passing through the focus, perpendicular to the directrix, it is called as the axis of the parabola. Now, let us consider different standard forms of the parabola. What are the different standard forms of the parabola? If you understand the picture, then you can easily find out the focus, directrix, etc. and so on. So, picture is very important. When a problem is given to you, you at once draw the picture of the parabola, and then everything is clear to you. Now, let us consider the standard forms of the parabola. Standard forms of the parabola. Standard forms of the parabola. Y squared is equal to 4ax. Now let us divide the page into 4 because we have to consider 4 different types. Y squared is equal to 4ax. In this case, the standard form of the parabola is x-axis, this is the focus, y-axis. Now consider the parabola y squared is equal to 4ax. Now this is the x-axis and this is the y-axis. Now you have seen that the focus and this is the directrix. Now when it is in the form of y squared is equal to 4ax, the focus is given at the point a comma 0. The focus is always inside the parabola. The focus is always situated inside the parabola and at a distance of a from the vertex. Vertex, it is 0, 0. Directrix. Directrix is the distance on the opposite side. So this will be a line parallel to the y-axis. It is equal to, x is equal to minus a. Now, when you consider this parabola, you can say that focus is equal to a comma 0. This is the vertex. Vertex is equal to 0, 0. This is axis. It is symmetry with respect to the x-axis. Symmetric with respect to the x-axis means area above the x-axis and area below the x-axis, they are equal. Directrix. Directrix is a line parallel. X is equal to minus a, parallel. In this case, it is a line parallel to the y-axis at a distance of a units to the left side. So because focus is A units to the right, directrix will be A units to the left. Directrix is x is equal to minus A. Now you have one more thing, what is called as a lactus rectum. Lactus rectum means it is a line passing through the focus perpendicular to the axis and whose endpoints lie on the parabola. This is called as the lactus rectum. Once again, the line passing through the focus, the line segment passing through the focus perpendicular to the axis and whose endpoints lie on the parabola, it is called as a lactus rectum of the parabola. The lactus rectum, the length of the lactus rectum is equal to 4a. Length of the lactus rectum is equal to 4a. This is one type of parabola, one standard form of the parabola. Another standard form of the parabola is y squared is equal to minus 4ax. Minus 4ax. Now let us consider what is the difference between y squared is equal to 4ax and y squared is equal to minus 4ax. X-axis, y-axis. It also has a focus. Focus lies on the x-axis, but it is on the left side. So it will be minus a comma 0. Vertex is again at the origin. The directrix is at a distance of a units to the right side. So directrix is a line segment. Directrix is a line segment, and that is x is equal to a. So here you can say that the focus is equal to minus a comma 0. Vertex is equal to 0, 0. Axis, again it is axis is x-axis, and its equation is y is equal to 0. Here also x-axis means y is equal to 0. This also has directrix, equation to directrix. It is parallel to the y-axis at a distance of a units. That is x is equal to a. And what about the lactus rectum? This too has a lactus rectum. It is a line segment passing through the focus perpendicular to the axis and whose endpoints lie on the parabola. It is called as the lactus rectum, and length of the lactus rectum, it is equal to 4a. For all types of parabolas, the length of the lactus rectum is always equal to 4a. So you please consider what are the things. That is two types of parabolas we have constructed. Y squared is equal to 4ax. Y squared is equal to 4ax. It opens to the right side. Y squared is equal to minus 4ax. It opens to the left side. It has a vertex. It has the axis and directrix as well as the lactus rectum. Now we have to consider two more types of parabolas. That is, parallel to the axis is a y-axis. In these two cases, axis is the x-axis. Now we have to consider axis as the y-axis. X squared is equal to 4ay. X squared is equal to 4ay. What is the standard form of the parabola? The standard form of the parabola is, because it is positive, it opens upwards. It opens upwards. This is the y-axis. This is the x-axis. This is a vertex 0, 0. It has a focus lie on the y-axis and the focus is given by 0, comma a. 0, comma a, and it has a directrix at a distance of a units parallel to the x-axis. Parallel to the x-axis, and its equation is y is equal to minus a. Here the axis is equal to, here once again we can write vertex. These are all standard forms of the parabola. Vertex is again 0, 0. Focus is equal to 0, comma a, and it lies on the y-axis. Directrix, equation to the directrix. Directrix is y is equal to minus a. Symmetric. Symmetric with respect to the y-axis. So its equation is x is equal to 0. So symmetric with respect to the y-axis, that is area to the left of y-axis and area to the right of y-axis are equal. Again, it also has a lactus rectum. Lactus rectum, what is meant by lactus rectum? Lactus rectum is a line segment that passes through the focus, perpendicular to the axis and whose endpoints lie on the parabola. It is called as the lactus rectum. Lactus rectum, and length of the lactus rectum is also equal to 4a. In this case, x squared is equal to 4ay. The parabola opens upwards, or a cup-shaped parabola. Now, the fourth one is a parabola x squared is equal to minus 4ay. X squared is equal to minus 4ay. What about the parabola? X-axis, y-axis. This parabola opens down like a cap-shaped parabola, like a cap, and its focus is at a distance of 0, comma minus a. Vertex is equal to 0, 0, and it has a directrix, and its directrix is y is equal to a, and its lactus rectum, it's a line segment passing through the focus perpendicular to the axis, and it is called as a lactus rectum, and length of the lactus rectum is also equal to 4a. Now, focus of this parabola will be equal to 0, comma minus a. Vertex is equal to, vertex is 0, 0. Symmetric with respect to the y-axis. So its equation is x is equal to 0. Equation to directrix is y is equal to a. Length of lactus rectum is equal to 4a. So these are the 4 types of parabolas. So let us again recollect what we have studied. We have 4 types of the conic section. When a right circular cone is sliced parallel to the generator axis, we get what is called as a parabolic section. Examples are the headlight of a bike or a cycle, dish antenna, etc. are 2 examples of a parabolic. And in the parabolic section, when you consider the standard parabolic section, there are 4 types. Y squared is equal to 4ax, y squared is equal to minus 4x, y squared is equal to 4x, it opens to the right side, y squared is equal to minus 4x, it opens to the left side, x squared is equal to 4ax, it opens, 4ay, it opens up, x squared is equal to minus 4ay, it opens down. And all the standard parabolas, we can observe that they have the vertex. All the standard parabola, the vertex is at the origin, that is 0, 0. Focus changes. Focus. In this case, x squared is equal to 4ay. The focus is 0, comma a. Focus lie on the y-axis. Directrix, equation to the directrix is y is equal to minus a. Symmetric with respect to the y-axis. Symmetry means area to the left and to the right of the y-axis, they are equal. And lactus rectum means it is a line parallel to the passing through the focus perpendicular to the axis and whose endpoints lie on the parabola. It is called as a lactus rectum, and for all the 4 types of parabolas, length of the lactus rectum is equal to 4a. Now we will consider some questions based on this one. Find the coordinates of the focus axis, the equation to the directrix, lactus rectum of the parabola y squared is equal to 8x. So we will consider the parabola given is y squared is equal to 8x. Now you have to correlate with what type of parabola. What is the standard form of the parabola that comes under the category of y squared is equal to 8x. Now you can easily understand, or you can easily memorize, this is of the form y squared is equal to 4ax. And what is the peculiarity of this parabola? So you draw a rough sketch of the parabola. It opens to the right side. Parabola opens to the right side and focus is on the x-axis and so on. Focus is equal to a comma 0. So what you do is, this 8x can be written as 4 into 2 into x. 4 into 2 into x. So here a corresponds to 2. Now at once you draw the rough sketch of the parabola, standard parabola. Standard parabola. What about the focus? Focus is equal to 2 comma 0. Compare with the standard form. So what is the focus? The focus is equal to 2 comma 0. Now from the figure it is clear that, what is the next question? Axis. Axis is the x-axis. And what is the equation to the x-axis? Y is equal to 0. Equation to the directrix. Equation to directrix. Now in the standard form of the parabola, you know that the directrix is at a distance of a, that is on opposite side of the y-axis. So this is equal to, x is equal to minus a. So equation to the directrix is x is equal to minus 2, and the length of the lactus rectum, it is equal to 4a, that is 4 into 2 is equal to 8. Isn't it easy? Yes. So we have to draw the standard form of the parabola in your rough space and then correlate the terms, everything with what is given to you. Then it will be easy for you to locate the focus, directrix, length of the lactus rectum, axis and so on. Next question. find the equation of the parabola. Find the equation of the parabola with vertex 0, 0, with vertex 0, 0 and focus 0, 2. Now, in the first case, find the equation of the parabola with vertex 0, 0. All standard forms of the parabola have vertex 0, 0. So, from the first sentence, nothing is clear. And the focus is equal to 0, 0, 2. So, focus is 0, 2 means focus always lies inside the parabola. So, focus is equal to 0, 2 means focus always lies inside the parabola. So, this is the focus 0, 2, x-axis, y-axis. So, in this case, the parabola opens up. So, what is the standard form of the parabola? X squared is equal to 4ay. So, here a is equal to 2. Equation is x squared is equal to 4 into 2 into y, that is equal to 8y. 8y. So, this is the parabola. X squared is equal to 8y. Now, let us consider another example. You have to find equation of the parabola. Find equation to parabola symmetry about y-axis, and passes through (2, -3). Find the equation to the parabola symmetry about the y-axis. It is symmetric about the y-axis. So, the parabola can be cap-shaped or cup-shaped. It is symmetric about the y-axis. Okay. So, it can be in the form x squared is equal to 4ay or x squared is equal to minus 4ay. You have to choose which one because it is symmetric with respect to the y-axis, and it passes through the point 2, -3. 2, -3, it lies in the where? In which quadrant 2, -3? 2, -3 lies in the fourth quadrant. X is positive, y is negative. So, it lies in the fourth quadrant. Now, since 2, -3 is a point, so this is the equation to the parabola. 2, -3, that is a point. Is a point, that is 2 squared is equal to minus 4a into 3. That is equal to minus 12a. A is equal to 4 by minus 12. That is equal to minus 1 by 3. So, what is the equation to the parabola? Equation is x squared is equal to minus 4ay, or that is x squared is equal to minus 4. A is minus 1 by 3 into y, or that is equal to 3x squared is equal to minus 4y. is the equation to the parabola. This 4 is always a constant. This A can be positive or negative. A can be, because A is the focus and focus lies on the x-axis or on the y-axis. Positive x-axis or positive or negative x-axis. Positive y-axis or negative y-axis. So A can be positive or negative. 4 is always a constant. 4 is positive. But this A changes. So since 2 minus 3 is a point on the parabola, you can see that x is 2. 2 squared is equal to minus 4a into 3. That is equal to minus 12a. A is equal to 4 by minus 12, which is equal to minus 3. Minus 1 by 3. Equation is x squared. You have chosen because you have drawn the figure. Equation is x squared is equal to minus 4ay. X squared is equal to 4 into minus 1 by 3 into y. A is negative. A. Focus here, it will be equal to 0 minus 1 by 3. It is not asked, but I am just writing in. Focus is equal to 0 comma minus 1 by 3. Clear? Yes. Next one is equation is given to you. X squared is equal to minus 16y. Find the focus, axis, equation to directrix, length of lactus rectum. X squared is equal to minus 16y. So, you have to identify to which category this parabola belongs to. X squared is equal to 4 into minus 4 into y. So, it belongs to the category x squared is equal to 4 into minus a into y. That means it opens downwards. Focus is equal to 0 comma minus a. So the question is here, the focus is, let us draw the sketch of this one. Zero comma minus 4. Focus is equal to 0 comma minus 4. Axis. Axis is the y-axis, which means x is equal to 0. It is symmetric with respect to the y-axis. Equation to directrix. Equation to directrix. Equation to directrix is this one. Y is equal to 4. Equation to directrix is y is equal to 4. Length of lactus rectum is equal to 4a. That is 4 into minus 4, which is equal to minus 16. But length is always taken as positive. Length is positive. So, length of lactus rectum is equal to 16. Length of lactus rectum is equal to 16. So, whenever you have given a problem compare it with the standard form, draw the rough sketch of the standard form, compare it with your question, then it is easy to find all the required elements. Y squared is equal to 10x. Next question. Y squared is equal to 10x. Okay. Find the focus, axis, equation to directrix, length of lactus rectum. So, at once looking at the equation that is provided, you know that this is a parabola that opens to the right side. Axis of symmetry is the x-axis. Now, what is the standard form of this parabola? Y squared is equal to 4ax. But here it is given as 10x. 10x can be written as 4 into 4 multiplied by what gives you 10? 4 into 5 by 2. 2 2s are 4, 2 5s are 10. So, 4 into 5 by 2 into x gives you this form. So, what about the focus? When you compare, focus is equal to a comma 0. A comma 0 because it lies on the x-axis. So, that will be 5 by 2 comma 0. Focus is equal to 5 comma 0. What is the axis? Axis is the x-axis. X-axis means y is equal to 0. Directrix. Directrix is this one. So, directrix is x is equal to minus 5 by 2. X is equal to minus 5 by 2. Length of lactus rectum 4a. That is 4 into 5 by 2. That is equal to 10. Length of lactus rectum is equal to 10. Clear? Time. Find the equation to the parabola. Find the equation to the parabola with focus 0 comma minus 3, directrix y is equal to 3. Find the equation of the parabola with focus 0 comma minus 3. We'll do it together. Focus is 0 comma minus 3. 0 comma minus 3. And the directrix is equal to y is equal to 3. So, what is the nature of the parabola? The parabola opens to the left. Oh, sorry. 0 comma minus 3. Downwards 0 comma minus 3, and the directrix is y is equal to 3. So what is the standard form? X squared is equal to minus 4ay. It is equal to 4 into minus 3 into y. That is x squared is equal to minus 12y. Next one. Vertex 0, 0 passing through 2, 3 and axis along x-axis. Vertex 0, 0 axis is along x-axis. So it can be either y squared is equal to 4ax or y squared is equal to minus 4ax. But it passes through 2, 3. 2, 3 is a point in the first quadrant. So the parabola takes this form. 2, 3. So not this case. 2, 3 y squared 9 is equal to 4 into a into 2. That is equal to 8a is equal to 9. Or a is equal to 9 by 8. So what is the parabola? Y squared is equal to 4 into 9 by 8 into x. 4 2 times. That is 2y squared is equal to 9x. So I think we have completed almost a few questions from the exercise of the parabola, and we will move on to the next section that is called as the ellipse. So try to complete all the questions on parabola, and it is very easy, isn't it? It is very easy. So you can complete the questions on parabola. Next we will move on to ellipse. Okay, thank you.